Stop number 1. This is the Prince's Gates, the grand entrance to the CNE constructed in 1927. Originally, the gates were going to be called the Diamond Jubilee of Confederation Gates, which is quite a mouthful, so thankfully, they were renamed in honor of Prince Edward and Prince George when they both made their royal visit to the CNE in 1927. Now, some people think they're called the Princess Gates, which is what I thought it was when I was a kid, named after some single female royalty, but no, the gates celebrate a pair of princes, so please get that right. These gates were designed by the firm of Chapman and Oxley in the Beaux-Arts style. They give one a sense of peace and calm, but they sit on ground with a much more gruesome history. Over 100 yards just north of where you're standing right now, the devastating explosion of an ammunition shed killed or severely injured over 250 people. That happened during the Battle of York in 1813. Some of you might have heard that the United States of America declared war on Britain on June 18, 1812. It made all the papers. Since England was so far away, the war was fought in North America, and this became one of the battlegrounds. Ooh, that was close. Where you now hear the excitement and screams of the Midway was once the site of one of the bloodiest battles of the War of 1812. The screams then were for quite different reasons. The Battle of York began in the early morning hours of April 27, 1813. The U.S. fleet docked at what is now the Toronto Islands, and they worked their way towards the western end of Exhibition Place, just west of the site of Fort Rouet. The American troops, 300 strong, outnumbered and outmaneuvered the British military, forcing retreat to the Western Battery. The American forces, led by General Pike, stormed through. Gunfire ignited the Western Battery just north of the Prince's Gates, killing or injuring over 30 people. With the battery destroyed, General Sheaffe ordered his troops to retreat to the town. General Pike marched his American forces to the open ground just southwest of the fort and waited for the formal surrender. Sheaffe did not want the fort's stone ammunition magazine to fall into enemy hands, so what Pike got instead was his own version of the Big Bang. It's estimated that the magazine held over 30,000 pounds of powder and explosive shells. Some 250 men were killed or injured by the blast, including Pike. That debris flew over 500 yards, hitting the American ships offshore as well. Soldiers who died in battle were often buried where they fell, which could be right beneath your very feet. So perhaps you should tread lightly. Or run quickly.